Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody back to the channel again. This is Thomas. I am Lucky, bringing you more Patriots franchise. Last time, had a killer game against the Jets. 7 interceptions. Defense is going to get player of the week. I don't know how it's going to go for the YouTube short, but we'll figure that out. Anyway, this week, weekly awards. Both of them us. Marte Mapu. 6 tackles, 2 INTs, 1 TD. If there was going to be a player of the game, it would be him or Drake May. But Drake May wouldn't have had the opportunity to have the day he had on offense if our defense didn't almost post a shutout. So, that's a thing. Weekly strategy. We have the bye week. I'm not interested in any of the starters participating in practice. I think this is going to be a week off for the starters. We're 9-0. Or whatever we are now. I'm just not interested in facing any injuries. I'll see you after I finish these thingies. Alright, injury report. I'm gonna be real, I'm not expecting anything to show up in here. We have the backups practicing. Alright, works for me. And we can go and advance the week. I'm not gonna worry about the skill points just yet. The league has advanced. What the fuck is it taking so long? There we go. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Drake May has a breakup. Oh. All right. So my reaction might cut in. I just talked to CM Freeze a little bit before. UB breakout. Mock draft 2 is up. I'm gonna be real. I doubt we know enough about some of these players for me to want to make a decision. I'm. You know what? Let's entertain it. Let's just see. Do I know anything about any of these fucks? Left tackle. I actually know a decent amount about some of these guys. Would like to know more about them. What about the defensive ends? That's crazy considering I have 3 separate scouts assigned to let me know about them. But what do I know? Alright, QB breakout. Coach, obviously Drake is a highly regarded quarterback. Where would you say he ranks among other QBs in the league? You know, I want to say easy goal. I'm going to put him in the top 5. He's in that conversation with a handful of other QBs. There aren't many better, and he shows that every week. 400, only 400 passing yards. I feel like that's realistic. I really hope I couldn't have just picked easy and it would have been an easy goal, because I think doing that would just be kind of boring. Like, I don't know, the way I'm looking at it is we're kind of calling our shot here. Like, I don't know. I personally don't think that's like, I don't know, it's just not as fun to be like, oh, my guy's just the fucking goat. I didn't even acknowledge the game plan. Run outside, not going to be the goal. We are, or actually, we can do that for our goal. Our goal, throw it medium, perfect. Looking to have a big day. You know what? I'm gonna go for 400 yards. I mean, well, that's what we're trying to get with Drake May. So we might as well shoot for the moon. All right. Well, actually, what is this game plan goal? Yeah, I'm gonna go for that too because I might as well. I just have to be clean about the interceptions. That's all I have to worry about. I'll see you at the injury report. All right. Apparently some starters practiced. I'm not too worried about it. On offense. Oh yeah, no, I had the starters. Durr. We're clean. That's what matters. Let's go ahead and check out the injury report for the Panthers. It'd be pretty sweet. Xavier Leggett and Tevin Wallace. What is Xavier Leggett's stats? I love listening to him in real life. Like, I'm from the country, and like he's like country on steroids. I fucking love it. I'm just it's so entertaining. I hope he has a successful career. Got a bunch of players to upgrade. Top of the list is Josh Uche. While editing earlier, I realized I did say something about upgrading power moves on Josh Uche. So I think that is a smart path to go. Kevin Wiggins. I am really willing to just double down on him being a run-stopping power block or power rusher. I don't really anticipate him rushing the passer with 62 speed. I mean, he might be faster than a slower center, but I'm not too worried about it overall. Marte Mapu could use some plus tackling. Get +2 tackling. I absolutely love that. Ashton Davis and Kai Lane. Don't really care too much about Ashton Davis. If he stood star dev like he had in the previous games, I'd care a little bit more. But as soon as they took that away from him, my interest is depleted significantly. Kai Lane, on the other hand, what do we want to really? We just want to see him get upgraded as a whole. To go over the Panthers roster, on the top end, you have Derek Brown, J.C. Horn, Shaq Thompson, and honestly, it's really just Derek Brown and J.C. Horn. But Shaq Thompson, Jordan Brooks, Jonathan Brooks, Robert Hunt, Taylor Moton, Deontay Johnson, Ika Mekwanu, Clowney Akers, Khalil Andrews, an X Factor corner? When was he drafted? He was the 5th pick in the 2nd round. Good for the Panthers. I can't hate it. Yeah, I mean, solid roster. I'm not too nervous about Bryce Young, but we're just honestly going to have to see. I kind of would have liked to gotten the ball first in this game, just to kind of set the tone. We'll see how they perform on defense or on offense. Not too concerned about it, as they throw it to whoever number 15 is for however many yards. Hopefully that's not Xavier Leggett right after I'm talking about how much I think Liz. Wait, no, he's hurt. Durr. I would have stopped Jonathan Brooks after a gain of 6. He might be out the next play. I don't know who number 15 is. Is this a run play? Nope. Would have loved to have seen Ashton Davis get there in time. I just thought about it. I'm pretty sure I had a player come back from injury on defense. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Kyle Duggar just completely fills the wrong gap, and that's not a great way to start off this game defensively. It seems like we have a normal squad on defense, so I'm not going to question stuff too much. They're loving this tight end motion. I'm going to... My goal is to try and bait the throw to Thielen with Marte Mapu. Got Trips or Bunch left. I think that's Bartavius Mingo, or Jatavius Mingo, whatever the fuck his name is. As the backup running back is going to get a gain of however much. Cam Akers. Not crazy about blitzing in this league is Kevin Wiggins able to force his way up for a tackle for loss. Haven't heard too much from him this year. Obviously not somebody who plays every down, so I can't really expect too much, but... Oh, big hit, Jelani Tavai. Fumble recovers by Marte Mapu. Let's fucking kill. I'm not ready for that. I'm getting in my zone. No flex zone. I did spend some time in free practice during the bye week. So I could just kind of see what plays I liked. I mean, I like using that as a method for exploring the playbook. So, oh, we have Braxton Jones back. That's who was on the injury report for long term. But yeah, there are a couple new plays. One of them I'm a little iffy on. I want to run it a little bit more before I try more of it. I'm happy that wasn't a pick. I don't know why I threw that ball. I'm having a feeling I will throw a pick in this game and nullify the what's it called? I'm really hoping I don't, but I just had that feeling I will. Going for it here on 4th and 6. I'm gonna try and get that out to Mario Douglas for the first down. As somebody's down. Number 62, is that City Sal? Walker Little comes in as our backup right tackle. I think I'm okay with that for right now. Don't have any opposition. If he gets hurt, then the backup right guard will go there. Wouldn't mind seeing a run play be called, especially as the quarter is about to end, as I don't know who that is. Something, is that Dalvin Tomlinson? Dalvin Tomlinson with the stop. Remember this team had Juwan Short for the longest time. Gonna get this out to Hunter Henry. Devon Baker with the block on the X-Factor corner. Bruised ribs for City Sal. That's fine by me. Gonna continue running to the side of the field that has more blockers on it, as Shaq Thompson doesn't allow us to get anything. A quad left. Not exactly insane about that idea, but we're going to try and get Tyquan Thornton in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Pretty sure that was touchdown pass number 30 for Drake May. Not going to complain about that whatsoever. Quick catch from Deontay Johnson. Doesn't get the benefit of forward progress. Only a gain of 7. That's... I'd be kind of annoyed if I was him. Got another tight end in motion. Able to stop the backup tight end for a gain of like 5 at most. I really don't know. Gonna try operating out a man here on first down. Wouldn't mind seeing one of our corners make a big play. As Christian Gonzalez drops the pick. Oh, man. That was... That's a little bit heartbreaking. I can't lie. Sit back. Marcus Jones in the gap too early. Deontay Johnson opened on the sideline. Massive game. That's a play where you gotta pause and that's really discouraging. That's another play where I got a guy in the lane who's not getting there. We got 2nd and 6. I'm not crazy about all these tight end motions, as we're going to stop Jonathan Brooks after a short gain. We got 3rd and 1. What I don't like is I have this goal to throw for 400 passing yards, and you really can only do that if you have the ball a ton. And it's like... when the Panthers are taking an average of like 4 minutes a drive, it's very hard to do that. Pick for Christian Gonzalez. I'm bringing this back. As much as I'd love the free yards with May, I mean, I think the goose egg is valued way more. Way to go. He makes up for the drop pick earlier in the drive. 98-yard pick six. I will say the defense is playing fairly tough football. It's just annoying that my offense has only been on the field once. So it's like, what do you realistically want me to do? Big hit on number 15. Still haven't been able to identify. It is Mingo. I would kind of think that, you know, Levi Onwuzurike not able to get there in time. Don't even hit Jonathan Brooks, and he falls backwards out of bounds. An interception next to a tackle would be kind of nice. I want to keep an eye out on the screens. They've already ran two, so I don't really know what would be stopping them from running another. I think it's warranted enough that I should probably use their linebacker on the running back side. I used her on that side, and I'm not even able to get the swat. Are you kidding me? For real? That's so annoying. Adam Thielen actually had a really good game against the Raiders yesterday, or at least for the parts that I could see. For a good portion of the game, Caleb Farley pick six. Oh my God, what is going on with this defense these last couple weeks? But anyways, the Raiders played like ass for a good part of it. It's tough to be a fan of them sometimes. Josh Uche could have potentially gotten there. Bryce Young got great blocking on the sideline. Caleb Farley, I don't know if you saw that, but he was lined up in the neutral zone. Yep, neutral zone infraction, encroachment, yep. That's annoying. I can give him a break. He's tired. He just ran a million yards for a pick six. Tight end steps out before getting the first down. I guess they're like approaching on field goal range. Kind of. Now they're probably definitely in field goal range. Got the bunch. You're definitely going to have one that's sitting and one going to the flat. And then the one that I don't cover because I'm worried about the other ones. Awesome. I was hoping that we wouldn't allow points. And we're now going to because of this. The only thing I'm not enjoying about this game right now is my offense has been on the field once. And, like, yes, at the end of the day, a win's a win. But, like, at the same time, I need to throw 400 passing yards. So, I mean, I'm going to look in... Like, I'm going to look around and, like, obviously alter some plays. I got 5 wide, so there's a good chance somebody's open. You know, I just need yards. I'm looking at Douglas, and then I'm looking at... What's his name? And I was looking at Douglas and Gibson there. I didn't like either of them. We're going to keep defending the medium pass, but I'm going to set... Or we're going to switch it to defend the medium pass, and we're going to keep attacking the medium pass. I mean, it's hard to make an adjustment on offense when you just haven't had the plays. Like, look at the total yards. Like, that's ridiculous. We got Javon Baker open at the corner route. He's definitely started coming into his own here later in the season. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, having him become a little bit more of a factor in the offense is very nice. And I'm also very willing to keep an eye out for number 3 and number 11. I'll take the 5 yards. It was a very tight window to try and get it to Tyquan Thornton. I was going to throw it to Rasul Douglas, Demario Douglas, but he was just covered off rip. That's a pick. There's not much I can do about that. I was having a feeling that I wasn't going to get the yardage anyway. I'm not that worried about it because with the way that the season has gone, he should become an X factor through stats anyways. But, oh well. You can't always win them all. I think I'd almost rather be the starting quarterback of a 9-0 team than be an X factor. Fucking idiot, dropped it. And obviously I got greedy trying to get all the yards back in one play. I mean, I definitely think it was ill-advised, as we're gonna get back on the field on offense. The one thing that is nice is now that there is no pressure throwing the ball, I can now try to adequately use Antonio Gibson. I think giving him a lot of the carries that he definitely deserves is not a bad idea to continue on in this game. If I have the time, that throw to Javon Baker would have been sick. But of course, they don't call pass interference in this game, which, I mean, I get partially why they don't because the player collision's so bad, but I don't know. It's frustrating at times. Gonna stop on a dime to be able to get the first down with Tyquan Thornton. The thing that does suck is that since I set my goals so high in terms of passing yards, they're gonna probably be a lighter week towards skill points, as there's a flag on the play. Holding call on Cole Strange. Interesting. Not exactly a huge fan of that. Almost throw a second interception. This corner is interesting to say the least. We got 2nd and 20. Have a post with Tyquan Thornton. We're going to get that to him. His 2nd touchdown of the day. Haven't really had somebody stand out for player of the game. I guess he's probably the one so far. Yeah, I mean, if I find myself... If another corner gets an interception, maybe... Or Josh Uche gets a sack. Let's go, buddy. You've been phenomenal. I mean, our defense as a whole has played great these last 2 games. So... Don't really have too much to say. I mean, if Bryce Young holds on to that for a second longer, we have another sack. Going to call up man here on 3rd and long. Going to give our corners an opportunity to make a play. And holy shit, Levi Onwuzurike. I think he might have gotten the pass deflection. I really don't know, but of course I throw a pick and now our defense is going to be putting our offense on the field constantly. I'd love for a play like this for there to be a fullback. Because center guard is supposed to double team to the middle linebacker. Middle linebacker comes free to tackle us after a gain of 4. If I have the time... Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That was... I saw a blitz and panicked immediately. Maybe I could have taken that to the sideline and gotten a little bit more yards, but... Oh, well, Drake May is still on pace for a solid day, even without getting the breakout player. I think it's also crazy that with the games that Antonio Gibson's had, that he hasn't gotten a breakout player at all. And of course, this red 7 has been a pain in my ass. I'm gonna be real. I'm risking it. I'm running it right up. Right where that fullback's supposed to be. We're able to shake off the tackle for a first down. Oh my god, what a block from Tyquan Thornton. We're down to the 1. Antonio Gibson's close to 60 yards. I was not anticipating that at all. I feel like he'd be a lot lower than he was. Maybe we get the touchdown with Antonio Gibson. We are up 35-3. Player of the game still wide open for pretty much anybody on defense. I mean, Jelani Tavai, if he wants to get another forced fumble, that'd be pretty spectacular. Yeah, either one of our corners getting another pick, or another forced fumble from Jelani Tavai, of course recovered by the Panthers. I mean, that's always acceptable. I mean, I'm still leaning towards Tyquan Thornton right now. We're just gonna have to see. That was like the one time I would have loved for that to not be. Please run that screen again. Please run it again. Please run it again. I'd love for them to run one more screen. I can run one more. If they can run one more screen and I can get it with Jelani Tavai. Oh my fucking god. I think that was probably my chance to get it. And of course, I've run a one linebacker set. Brooks is on this side. I'll be ready to drop back. I was there. I was in the area. That's so infuriating. I really wanted to be. I wanted to be a Jelani Tavai. What's it called? That's me. That's on me for not covering deep. That's actually like 100% my fault. And of course we allow the touchdown. He's going to be in the corner of the end zone. Offense is going to get a chance to score again. So maybe we'll see a Tyquan Thornton score. We'll just see how it goes. I want to get another touchdown. Don't really care how it comes. I mean, obviously, defense played fantastic. You're never going to complain about a defensive performance like this. I'm going to operate out of the hurry up. Curious to try this play out. I'm glad I was able to throw that away. I hate it when they run single high. It's so boring. I think they sent the blitz. I'm going for it. I want my points. We'll run a corner with Thornton. We'll run a slant with Baker. Just gonna see how all these play out. And bad throw from Drake May. Don't know if there was a blitz. Whatever happened, happened, but... I am this desperate for a Jelani Tavai pick. I think he's earned... Christian Gonzalez might get it. He's had multiple You know what? This might be a Christian Gonzalez one. He's had multiple pass deflections. I don't know about tackles, but I mean... Pick six at a massive time. And fumble recovery from Jelani Tavai. I've got a decision to make. This might be one of the first games I look at the stats first. And I never do that. I typically know who I'm going to do. It's either going to be Jelani Tavai or Christian Gonzalez. And if I don't like the stat line of either of them, it'll be Tyquan Thornton. I never see this play in Madden anymore. Let's give this a whirl. I don't know if our offensive line's just getting, like, shit on, or, like, if they're just sending blitzes. Because, let me tell you, like, can you drop it? I'm giving this another shot. I am wowed at some of this stuff I've seen. All right, 35-10 is your score. I honestly don't know who I want the player of the game to be. Looking at the stats, not the best day for Drake May, I can't lie. Antonio Gibson, solid day. Receiving wise, Tyquan Thornton, 576 and 2 TDs. No sacks allowed. Looking at TFLs, 2 TFLs. 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles. All right, what do you got, Christian Gonzalez? 5 tackles. Oh, they don't count as pass deflections. All right, Jelani Tavai it is. How do you get a skill point when you miss most of the game? That math doesn't work in my brain. Little disappointed we didn't get that breakout player with Drake May. We're 10-0 though. Can't be too upset. I feel like that was a pedestrian performance from me. I needed it wasn't bad, but my standards are higher. That is actually very accurate. 4,500 XP is still fantastic. That's probably going to give him another skill point. And I'm okay with it. Looking at our staff tree thingy. XP gained for... Oh, linebacker. I don't give a shit about linebackers. Free safeties, or I think we'll do free safety just because I think we'll end up in a scenario where we might have to replace Jabril Peppers. I am perfectly happy with how Drake May's been playing. We just need to keep up these high performing games. I'd really love to get all 3 of these guys 1,000 yards. Like, that is probably the dream. I haven't been talking much about the offensive line. As long as we have a top 3 rusher and all of these guys play in at least 16 games and no sacks, all these guys get a dev trait for free. Braxton Jones is no longer eligible, and we're pretty sure there aren't any, we're fairly confident there aren't any superstar ability or superstar X Factor. So we're not too worried about that, but Josh Uche has been having a very, very strong season. Obviously, I'm starting to see some of the cornerback development or production that I'm used to seeing. We're having a little bit of a slowdown from Matthew Judon, but I honestly can't complain. Forced fumbles wise, I mean, Jelani Tavai is just playing out of his mind. I'm going to be kind of annoyed if he doesn't get a dev trait. Because he definitely... Is he only star dev? How the fuck is he only star dev? I'm not going to question it. Cameron was able to upgrade Zaven Collins to a superstar. So I best believe I'm going to be making that case. Alright, well, I've got nothing else to do, so I'll see you in the next game. 10 wins for the Patriots. Yeah, no, we're the fucking goats. I'll see you next week. Take it easy. Peace.